All right, everybody, now it's the time of the show where we have a few laughs. This next performer, he's one of the funniest guys in town, and frankly, I don't even know how we got him because he's very much in demand. But here he is, everybody. It's Will Martin!
Hey, thank you. Hi. Thanks, buddy. Hi, folks. Nice to meet you. Hello. My name's Will. A friend of mine told me I look like someone's imaginary dad. Like I stepped out of the sepia tones daydream of an orphan. Just went to see a movie with that friend recently. Sometimes when people see a movie they don't like, they'll say, "There's 2 hours of my life I'm never getting back." That is also true if you like the movie. If you watch a good movie, you don't gain life, right? If that were true, I would not be here. I'd be home watching Toy Story 3, becoming a god. Pixar fans, love it. I grew up Christian. You could probably smell that on me. Because I seem like a greeter at church. Like, hi, so glad you're with us today. Hope you're not different. It's not a cultural thing either. Like my family is devoutly religious. Even my little sister, 16 years old, right? We're out as a family for Tucci's, not to brag, for my dad's birthday. And my little sister clinks her glass, says, "I know we're here to celebrate Dad. I also want to take a moment to consider our Heavenly Father." That was so Christian, it made my parents uncomfortable. And they're missionaries. Like, they're really into it. You know, I haven't even told them I stopped going to church because I don't know if they've converted anyone. And I don't have the heart to tell them their lifetime score is -1. I left the church in part because 81% of white evangelicals voted for Trump. I don't want to be associated with a group that supports Trump. I don't mean to brag. I also stopped going to KKK meetings. That's a joke. Okay, folks. That's never been. It's all good. I lost my virginity in November. Are we connecting? Are we? Not a long story, right? I grew up Christian, got better. And then in November was like, time to bang. So I did. I learned a lot. I learned that sex is a hoot. Really fun, right? I liked it a lot. I also learned, okay. This is the embarrassing part. So I'll just say it. So the penis goes straight out. Don't leave me now, okay? Right? And I thought never having... You don't have to make eye contact with me here. I thought that the vagina was like straight across, like a Lego. I went to Christian school. We didn't learn about angles so much. Thanks, buddy. I've been surprised. Now I've been at the game a little while, about a calendar year, and I've been surprised at the high quantity of rough sex requests I've received. I didn't know that would be such a big part of it, honestly. A number of women have asked me to choke them, which I feel about sex choking the same way I feel about creating a Facebook event for a house party. I'd rather not. But I'll do it if it makes you come. I'm happy to do it. I don't know if the rough sex, if it's a general trend or if it's because I look like everyone's father. And just give spanking a different edge, you know? Like, oh, spank you? Okay. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Hey, that's been me. Thanks so much. I'm Will Martin.
Will Martin, everybody! Well, come on over here. Let's talk. Let's work some of that out. Wait, are you saying November of this year?
Excuse me, it's November of 2016.
Okay, November 2016. Okay,
fiscal
so
2017.
It's been a year and some change.
It's been a while.
Good for you.
Hey, thanks.
I invited Will on because I like his jacket. Not this jacket. I mean, this jacket's fine.
Ah, yes.
But I actually invited him because what happens is at the beginning of the year, in January 1st, in this town, they have a thing. It's called First Joke, right? It's called
Yep, 100 First Jokes.
100 First Jokes. And it's all the comedians in town, and they go over to the Improv, and they tell the first joke of 2017. So my wife and I, Stacy, we went to see the show, And afterwards, we were like, hey, who did you like? And I was like, I don't remember his joke, but I really like that guy's jacket because you had the best jacket.
That's very
and
nice.
It
yeah.
was what you would call a relaxed trucker. Did you know that's what those are called?
Yes. Oh, yeah, like a trucker jacket or a
It's called a relaxed trucker.
Relaxed trucker.
Yeah, it's like a trucker. It's like a denim jacket with fleece.
Yes. It's like a Wolverine. I call it the Wolverine jacket.
It's a fantastic jacket, man.
I should have worn. I have it in the car. I should have worn it.
Man, you have it, and
I
you didn't wear
even
it?
know. It seemed like a little too much.
Oh my god!
I'm
well,
more
it is
low-key.
too much. That's the beauty of it.
Thank you.
In the late '70s, my dad had a white one. He was the
white
envy of the
denim?
neighborhood. Yeah,
That is
a white
cool.
relaxed trucker. It was
with off-white.
it was the whole thing.
Yeah,
Incredible.
that's very cool.
There's a photo on Facebook of you proposing to a woman, but since you're a comic,
This is true.
not sure if it's a gag
It is
or
a
if you
bit.
just got okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I was in a commercial for a jeweler.
What was it? Was it Jared? What?
It
what?
wasn't Jared. It was
Okay.
Barmakian,
Okay,
which
Barmakian.
apparently people know. Like, I didn't know that brand. No offense, Barmakian. And then I went to work, and everyone's engagement ring was from Barmakian.
Fantastic.
I don't
So
know.
this handsome face of yours got you in a jewelry commercial.
Yes, it did.
That's incredible.
It was actually a guy I knew from college, but also my face.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Good.
know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. I have like a male lead in a Purina commercial kind of face. So I do okay. Hey, thanks.
Pretty spot on.
Right? Yeah. Like picking up a dog. That's, yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I wouldn't have picked this guy as a Christian, though.
No?
No, you look like the opposite. What is the opposite of a Christian, Chris?
Me?
Yeah, it's what
I don't know.
it looks like. He's working for the other side, to be honest.
Oh! So yeah, I got that smooth look, but then it's dark. It's
Yeah,
secretly okay.
It's a little American Psycho kind of.
I get that a lot. I get a lot of Bateman.
Aw.
Honestly, yeah,
Really?
right? I don't know how to react to that. Everyone's like, American Psycho, and I'm like, hurtful. That hurts.
You look like a nice gentleman.
Hey, thanks.
He is. He's definitely a nice gentleman. He's nicer than I thought. I thought that he was going to be evil. I'm not saying that I booked him because I thought he was going to be evil, but I did think he was going to be evil.
I'd
The
approve
fact
for
that
a
you're
loan.
nice is very good. Is very nice as well. And you do sketch comedy as well, right?
Improv, actually. not
Improv.
sketch.
Oh, boy.
But
So, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Improv. Can you tell me your worst improv idea? Yeah, go ahead. There's got to be.
sometimes I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be fun to like Jim Carrey like tumble onto the stage? And often I enjoy it, and I'm so large and awkward.
Wait a minute. So you make an entrance.
Yeah, so I'll come on the stage as if falling from the sky and like fall onto the ground. And it doesn't hurt me that much, but it makes such a loud noise that it is never funny. People are just worried about my safety.
Is there any way that we could get a little demonstration of that?
Onto the couch?
Yeah.
I think it'll make like a
Okay,
less
let's do it.
loud
We're
noise.
gonna do it. It's,
All right,
it's fine.
here we go.
Here we go. You ready? Here we go.
Oh!
Yeah,
That was awesome.
that was so good.
I know that was really quick. It would be amazing if y'all caught that, but that was
So what happens is that's the entrance you make, and everybody laughs.
theoretically
Uproarious laughter. That's great, man.
the one.
The beauty of improv is it's always different. Every night is different.
That's true.
Can I tell you something? That's why I sometimes feel envious of stand-up comedians because every week on this show, Chris Knievel, you and I, we have to come up with something new, right? We got to riff on whatever's happening. We got to try to make people laugh in a different way,
It's the
which
worst.
is the same thing you have to do in improv.
I'm a dum-dum.
In stand-up, you come up with a good joke, and you can just do that joke over and over again until you die.
Oh yeah.
I'd be a carrot top. I'd get like an umbrella.
Oh,
and a
yeah,
big,
me too.
big plunger.
Oh, yeah.
props.
Big plunger.
That's in right now.
Yeah.
Props.
Yeah.
I remember
Foam
this was-
hat, dude. Big cowboy foam hat.
Absolutely.
I remember a few years ago, wife Stacy and I, we went to see Gilbert Godfrey, the comedian Gilbert Godfrey, at Twin River Casino, and he was doing like Groucho Marx jokes that he probably wrote in 1978,
Yep.
and he's still doing the same jokes.
Yep. Did it play?
No, almost nobody in the room even had any idea who Groucho Marx was.
Yeah.
I'd want to just do quotes from Problem Child, right?
Honestly, or Aladdin.
What?
Yeah.
What did he do? The voice of Aladdin?
You know, he did the bird,
He's the bird.
Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense.
right? Yeah.
You tore by a minivan, is that right?
I live in a minivan.
What? Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
dude.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, everybody.
You just
When
went
you
up the
say-
cool points, dude. I like it.
Hey,
He
rock
did.
and roll.
I'm starting to like this guy's lifestyle. So you're saying you live as in do you sleep in the
I
minivan?
sleep in the minivan. Yes, sir.
How does that
That's
work
the
out?
only rock and roll thing I do.
Are you sure you're not a little evil? It's okay. We're evil.
I
It's
might be
cool.
a little evil.
It's
Wait a
cool.
minute.
Do it.
How does a handsome, successful comedian like yourself end up sleeping in a minivan? Tell us what happened.
Well, it is sort of by choice. It's not necessarily the last ditch effort.
Okay.
I needed to move out of my apartment, and I was like, I'm never there anyway. Like, I leave work, I come to comedy, I go home, I go to bed. So it's
Okay.
like, why am I paying all this money? I'll just live in a minivan. You know what I mean?
Streamlining.
To me, that's very normal.
You
No one
understand-
else gets
yes,
that. Everyone's like, what are you talking
That's
about?
Makes sense. You take
That
away all
is-
the overhead, man.
Exactly.
That is
get
what
it.
I would categorize as a harebrained scheme.
Sure. Maybe vagrant-like.
Yeah. So give us your day then. How does it work?
So I wake up.
You wake up in the minivan.
I'm in a minivan.
Wait a minute. Are you lying in the back of the minivan?
Yeah, so it's a good situation. I got a
Okay.
little bed frame in there, and I've got a nice mattress pad, nicer than my old mattress.
You've
'cause
got a
it's
bed
small.
frame in the.
yeah. So here's the thing: stow and go seating. It's a dream.
Okay.
All the seats go all the way in.
Right.
Totally flat back there.
Right.
Bed frame. I got 4 milk crates with my clothes. I wake up. I draw the curtains because I did put curtains
Yeah.
in the van for
Okay.
privacy.
Sure.
They are more sensual than I wanted them to be.
Okay.
Like I ordered them on Amazon, and I was like, these are black curtains, and they're like silky. They're very silky, which
Yeah.
here works in my minivan. Not the look I wanted, but it's fine. I woke up, go to the gym, take a shower. Sometimes I exercise. Sometimes I don't.
Yeah. Sometimes you
Legit.
just a shower.
They don't have a rule against
Yeah, they
that.
don't- yeah,
You don't
what do they
have to
care?
exercise.
Right.
And then I go to work. It's right near the gym. And then I come to get this kind of thing.
But wait a minute. Where do you do your sex choking? Is that in the minivan too?
It has. Ooh, it has not been yet.
Okay.
thus
All
far.
right. So
I
that's.
think
Keep us posted.
I sure will.
All right.
I think that would be like I would have to tell them that I live in a minivan beforehand
Yeah.
to let them know that's their rock bottom. Like, to, like make them aware early on.
I would make it just. I don't want to jump in.
Please.
Let them make that decision when they find out. You know what I mean? It's like you know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Don't doom it from the start. You know what I
Totally.
mean? If they're already at the minivan.
So
we'll
you
see.
would go to the minivan and be like, "Oh, this is me."
If I was under the impression that it was like I don't know, like on cinder blocks, I'd be like, yeah, totally. But I'm like, oh, it's on wheels. All right, I'll do
That
it.
is
I'll do it. I'll
incredible.
do it. You know.
Wait a
That is
minute. Do
incredible.
all your comedy friends feel bad for you that you're living in a minivan?
They have all been very sweet. They're
Yeah.
all like, you don't have to do that, right? I was like, I totally do. I've got tons of places to stay.
Are they like, no, you can come and stay on my couch?
but I don't want to mooch. I have a good gig. I
Right.
have a job. I'm just like, oh, let's give this a shot. For
It's
a few
very
months.
2018. What was it? The tiny houses.
Tiny houses.
This is a very tiny house.
Makes sense.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like it.
How long are you going to do this for, Will?
My goal would be a year and a half. If I get to the start of next winter, I'll be happy because then I have to like take the panels off and insulate for next.
Wait a minute, but how often, on average,
Yeah.
do you get up to pee at night after you go to sleep?
Depends how wasted I am.
Yeah, okay, give me a ballpark.
I don't know, like between 0 to 6.
0 to 6, right?
Yeah.
6?
So on a,
0 to
yeah, on a,
6.
yeah, on a good night, it might be 6 times.
Yeah.
What are we doing? You got a piss jug in there?
There may or may not be a mason jar.
Hey! He's got a piss jug in his car.
He's jarring it.
I don't often use it, but just in case, it's good to be prepared.
When I
Roll down your window.
yeah, all right. When I broke my leg, I had a piss jug for I don't know, like 3 months, and it was fantastic. I loved it.
How come you were at home?
I was
Just
at
didn't
home.
wanna
Yeah,
move.
it was just at first it was just too hard to move around, and then when it's a whole production to get out of bed and then have to go. So I just used the piss jug. The wife hated it, but I loved it. So
I'm a firm believer that if you're gonna have a piss jug, it's totally recreational.
oh yeah,
It shouldn't be utilitarian. You know what I
Or
mean?
it should just be for fun.
Yeah, come on.
Like a chill.
2018. Come
well,
on.
listen, we certainly learned a lot about Will Martin. More than I thought we would.
Yeah, dude, let's party, man.
I like
Let's
this
party.
guy.
I like this guy, man. This guy's awesome.
We're gonna bring
my
this guy more often. Here's what's gonna happen. In just a little bit, we're gonna find out we just gave you a little taste of Will Martin tonight. We just give you a little taste. You're gonna want more, and we're gonna find out where you can go. By the way, how long could you go? How much stand up can you do? Can you do an hour of
I
stand
could
up?
do like 20 minutes.
You can do 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
What happens if you had 30 minutes? What would you do for the last 10?
I would hopefully say no to that set.
Yeah.
But if
Life or death.
if it happened,
Yeah.
if life or death,
Yeah.
I would just like be really loose, try to riff at the end of every joke. Just like after everything, be like, hey, you reacted a specific
Yeah,
way. Let's
right.
chat
Yeah,
for 2 or 3
Yeah, you
minutes.
can just do a little crowd work. Yeah, okay, good. Will Martin, we're going to find out a little more from him in a little while, but there he is, everybody. Will Martin.
Yeah!